Hello, thanks for stopping by the MAC weather page for this Tuesday, May 1st, and we're going to start the month of May on a very warm note with highs in the low to maybe middle 80s, and then we have some strong storms with maybe some heavy rain that'll begin tomorrow. I think the heaviest rains are going to be very late tomorrow night into Thursday night. Thursday and Thursday night right now looks like it could be a pretty active period when we may see some weather watches and certainly a potential for some very heavy rains. I think basin-wide averages will be pretty significant. We'll show you that in just a second. You can see yesterday we had a nice high of 72.8 degrees here in Breckenridge with a low of 36.9. So again, with the very dry air, we have a big spread in temperatures, cool nights and very warm days, and we'll really see the temperatures rise today. But then the humidity and the dew points are going to be on the rise here as we go through tonight. Could even be a few scattered showers and thunderstorms around or after midnight, but right now the evening looks really good. Again, our normal high is at 64, our normal low is now at 40, so we continue to work our way as we head towards spring and summer. If we look at the growing degree days this year compared to last year, you can see quite a disparity in those numbers, and we'll catch up on some of these here over the next few days a little bit. We got more cool air coming in next week, but right in through the weekend, temperatures look pretty decent with highs, again, mainly in the 70s and 80s right on through Thursday. And then we see those dropping back into the 60s over the weekend, but still not too bad, as there's not a lot of cold air behind this system, unlike what we've seen over the past several weeks. If we look at conditions around the area this morning, pretty good range in temperatures at Newaygo, 45 degrees. We were in the 40s earlier, and then temperatures in the upper 50s to around 60 in most areas. Again, pretty nice warm start to the day. These are near the normal highs. And if we look at satellite view this morning, you can see these clouds. Looks like there's some showers in here. Definitely nothing reaching the ground with dew points only in the 20s. Definitely not going to see any of that reach the ground. These clouds will dissipate. We'll see lots of sunshine as all the active weather, and there is a lot of active weather off to our west, will continue to be there until we finally start to see that system move in here for very late tonight, but especially for Wednesday night into Thursday night. Looks to be the most active period and the best chances for showers and thunderstorms. On the radar this morning, you can see it looks like some activity across the area. This is absolutely not hitting the ground with that very dry air in place, and you can see all those pretty active storms off to our west, and that's where they'll continue to be here over the next 24 hours. As far as the weather map this morning, you can see one low pressure system moving to the northeast, well off to our northwest. With that cold front, you can see a large area of severe thunderstorms and locally very heavy rainfalls. And then by tomorrow, we'll see that system move off. The main system will begin to get its act together, and it'll eventually move across the state, and that'll bring some heavier rains and thunderstorms into the area. And then finally, as we get into Thursday morning, we'll see that cold front only ever so slowly trying to push through the lower peninsula. South of the front will be 70s and 80s. With showers and thunderstorms, heavy rains near the front off to the north. And as this low pressure system begins to move up the front, it'll try to move it to the north as a warm front. And anywhere where that frontal boundary is, we have to watch for the potential for a spin-up tornado. Looks like the best chance would be Thursday afternoon into Thursday night. That'll be the time period I think we have the best chance of seeing severe weather across the southern half of lower Michigan. And again, we'll have to keep an eye on where that front hangs up. Around that front, just to the north, I think that's where the heaviest rainfall will be. And just to the south of that area, that's where the best chance of severe storms are going to be. And if we look at the precipitation amounts from the WPC over the next 7 days, you can see much of the area over an inch of rain. Again, I'm forecasting a 1.2 to 1.6 average as far as precipitation over the 13 station network, and we'll show you that in just a second. But some areas within this area could see amounts pushing 3 inches or more, as we could have some very, very heavy rains set up when we see some training of the echoes. And we'll follow the rainfall throughout the forecast area here over the next 3 days, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And again, I'm shooting for a 1.2 to 1.6 average amongst all these 14 stations. Again, locally, 3 inches or more could fall if you're near or just to the north of where that frontal boundary sets up when the low pressure system moves along the front. As far as the forecast goes today, darn right summer-like, highs in the low to mid 80s with lots of sunshine, breezy conditions up to 35 miles per hour. We have a red flag warning out there for fire danger, and then we'll see temperatures around 80 again on Wednesday. And then as we get into later Wednesday into early Friday, that's when our best chance of showers and thunderstorms will occur. Along with that heavy rain, we could have some severe weather watches or warnings. So definitely pay attention to the weather once we get into late Wednesday night, but especially for Thursday afternoon into Thursday night as it looks right now. As far as that weather watch, you can see the fire weather warnings out for much of the Great Lakes area. Again, with very low humidity and dew points, strong winds, and warm temperatures and vegetation that's not quite greened up in many areas, definitely have a chance for some enhanced fire risk out there. So do be careful if don't burn at all. Thanks for stopping by and have yourself a great day, and 73s to all.